because the app didn't work. Missed it by literally 30 seconds, and now I gotta wait 30 minutes. How you doing? Do you want a one-way or two-way? One way. And then San Francisco? One deed done well. I've got about roughly 20-something minutes. I might as well succumb to my demons and go to an old classic from where I used to work and overindulge. I used to work right there. Yo, imagine if I missed the second one. When life hits you, it hits you like a train. And right now, life is hitting me like a train. Murphy's Law. I don't know if this is my train. By the sound of it, it's not my train. So Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law is a rule in nature that states if anything should go wrong, it will go wrong. And typically I don't believe in it, but today everything says that Murphy's Law is coming to fruition. One aspect of today that is showing that Murphy's Law is real is I put a napkin down to put something to eat on it, and there was just a wet mark on the table, and it happened to just land right on there. Frivolous nonetheless, don't get me wrong, but that's just the start of it. Another aspect of Murphy's Law that's kicking in, I missed my train. I missed it by just about 30 seconds because the app wouldn't load. It makes me wonder what the rest of today's look like, because if I missed my train by 30 seconds and dealing with Tater with his hurt hand, I couldn't really do anything with him and it's just getting worse. Things are just progressively getting bad. And I can't really do anything about it because I gotta go to work. And I think right now I'm at wit's end with everything that's been going on because there's just so much hitting and I literally have no control over any of it, and that's what's really draining right now. So also I came to my demons of getting donuts that are just very fried and sugary, and they were delicious except for one of them kind of sucked. Not to mention, check out the stain on my pants that makes it look like I've been succumbing to other demons. Jules took my AirPods. Please be my train. This time I'm making this one. If I don't. Work wasn't chaotic. Murphy's Law did not kick in because I think it's the first time I actually had like 9 hours straight of just work. And I think that's one of the things I really like about my line of work is that when you're working, that's the constant. There's no real variable besides maybe a client running behind or something like that. There's no real variable of chaos that comes with it. I think that's where I find peace is with work because it's such a good constant in my life. Especially when you have days like this where you're just plowing 9 hours straight, not really having a break. I barely drink any water, which is a bad thing. But having something like that, controlled chaos. With controlled chaos, I feel that Murphy's Law cannot kick. But the day's not over. I still got to go home. I still got to hop on a train where a lot of chaos can ensue. And I've got an update on Tater. He's doing well. His paw is a little jacked, which is not fine. Not broken. There's no bacterial infection. So there's the good aspect with Tater Tot. There's a metaphor here somehow. Supposedly there is a closer train stop near me. Last I looked, it wasn't there. Thinking about hopping on it to see what happens. Because, I mean, literally, at this point, what's the worst that could happen? A lot. I'm supposed to get off here. So far, I am pleasantly surprised with this new to me discovery that this train station exists because it's a slightly closer to home. It's a little newer, but it's also very run down in its own right. Huh? I don't know the way that looks. Yeah, this looks a little fucked. But how fucked could it really get? Oh, I don't know. Relatively pleasantly surprised. pop out on the other end. I almost fell down the curb because it looks, the stripes on this curb, I couldn't tell which one was a curb, which one was a stripe on the ground. Wow, it's a nice day out and the weather is pretty killer. I just wish that Tater's hand wasn't an issue. I feel like with everything that's been going on, all I need to do is just keep him and Jules happy, safe, and keep them good, because those two are the northern light right now in my life. And so it feels like I messed up because all I need to do was just keep him safe and happy. And the fact that I couldn't, and his hand is all messed up, you just feel that sense of letting him down. And he's so innocent. He's just happy, he wants to play, and just try to do so much. You just see him limping. It just really made the start of today even just worse off. It definitely kind of dictated the pace of the Murphy's Law that was hitting my life today. But the question is, do I try to find food here or just go home and